Yo, what up everybody? So I've had this piece of property in Frostproof, Florida. I'm sure you've never heard of that. It is on this road right here. Down at that end of the road, there's Lake Clinch, which is very nice, and I'll show you in this video. This guy's name is Monk, very nice guy. And on that edge of the road, within walking distance, both sides, you run into a lake, Lake Reedy, which is loaded with alligators and has a lot of nice houses on the opposite side. So does this lake. So this is Frostproof. If you want to look up Frostproof, very small town. And then this is the property here. So this is a good sized piece of property I own here. When I say I own, I mean I pay the government yearly to let me keep it. Someone's parked their trailer on here, but again, if you wanted to buy this property, that's the neighbor. It's a big piece of property, so let's walk it a little bit, I guess. It's a good sized piece of property. You can see they have a house there with a big backyard. So you could have a house with a big backyard, or you could put something here, a trailer, or a couple trailers, or a triplex, or a quadruplex, or something. And you would have these two neighbors, and at the back of the property you got the Frostproof villas, which are, I actually lived there for about 8 years. So you can see you'd have a big backyard, you can put a fire pit, got your neighbors here. Still walking this property, it's still pretty big. I don't realize how big it is. So I paid $19,000 cash for this. I'm willing to let it go for $12,000 or best offer. I mean, don't come at me with 6, 7, 8, 9, you know. Don't, that's nonsense. So this is the end of the property line. So there's the edge. Here's the edge. And then you look back the other way, and you see my car there on the left. And this is my property. Right here. I've owned it since 2004 or 5. Been trying to sell it ever since. So the rest of this video, I'll show you some of the town. I made another video about Frostproof, but it's basically a 3,000 population in the summer and about 10,000 population in the winter. A lot of snowbirds come down. It's a very quiet town, very easygoing for the most part. There's lakes on both sides. Nice schools here, I guess. Ben Hill Griffin Elementary. And over there is Ben Hill Griffin headquarters. He's like a orange magnate. Orange. Makes a lot of money off oranges. Orange inheritor. Here is the infamous Frostproof water tower. I actually flew my drone into that one time unknowingly, and somehow it came back by itself and landed. But right underneath there is a house where my buddy Larry actually had a wrestling rink, and he would have people come over and wrestle. Backyard wrestling, FUW, you can look it up. I was a commentator for that. Definitely wasn't getting in the ring, because those guys actually do get hurt, even though they're not technically fighting each other. Again, there's my land right there. Right over there. Here's what's around it. Alright, so now we're leaving the property and headed to this end of the road, just so you can see what's at this end. Here's the water tower I told you about, where we used to have wrestling matches at Larry's house. Random yard work people. I know this guy. This should be funny. So this is such a small town. I haven't been here in months, maybe years. Let me go mess with this guy.
What's going on?
Alright, so that was one of my customers from the restaurant. Good guy. Anyway, here's what you see when you get to the end of the road. Big, beautiful Lake Clinch. So you're within walking distance of 2 lakes. I'm gonna turn around and go the other way so you can see what. See how beautiful that is? This is a really nice city, actually. Look off in the distance, you can see plumes of smoke, people are just burning garbage. So when I first moved down here, I moved to this city, and I actually got in the water here about, I don't know, a foot in, barely past the grass line there. Something rubbed up against my calf. I don't think I've been in a body of water in Florida since. It's probably a damn guppy or something, but I don't care. So you see the lake goes out, and now we'll just head back the other way here, and you'll see the opposite side of the lake. Again, so 7th Street, that's this end of the 7th Street. Now we're gonna go to the other end of 7th Street. A buddy of mine lives here too. I used to play pool with him all the time. Carl. Still remember his damn phone number. It's pretty easy to remember. There's your water tower to the left. Better stop all the way, because someone will say something dumb in the comments. You know, me the criminal again. I don't know why, I really like the water tower for some reason. So we're going the other way here. Nice little neighborhoods, nice little town, quiet. And here's my property right here to the right. That could be yours. Okay, so you'll have these people as neighbors. Little apartment complex for 55 or older people. This is Ben Hill Griffin headquarters. The guy actually lands a helicopter there when he comes to work, when he shows up. And you have a lumber yard here on the corner. I guess I can't just go straight. But if you look off in the distance, there's another lake there. I'll take a different route, but I did want you to see this. It's pretty funny. Liar, liar, pantsuits on fire. A picture of Hillary Clinton going up in flames. And then you got Hilda Beast for prison 2016. And then you got your rebel flag there. I don't know what flag after that. A Mexican flag after that. And a Florida flag after that. No United States flag though. That's kind of weird. So let's see if I can get to that lake a different way. I'll be right back. 3 gas stations in this town. There's a 1 traffic signal in the middle of town. So I took the first right and then the first left. And you'll see Lake Reedy coming up in the distance here. So you could literally walk to one lake or the other. It's a good place to own a business too, because I had a restaurant here for the first 9 years. My rent on the restaurant was $500 a month. That's absolutely unheard of in a business. All right, so we're getting to the end of this road here, and you see more nice little communities, nice little homes. Nothing too crazy. All the fancy homes are on the opposite shore of this lake. Like the executives buy mansions there and they have security year round. There's a chicken. If you get hungry one night, go grab that chicken, you know. So here's Lake Reedy Boulevard, and here's Lake Reedy, which is actually a bigger lake with lots more gators. Not too many people actually swim in this one that I've seen. But there's Lake Reedy, and on the opposite side of this lake, you got really fancy homes and whatnot. Look at the little duckies. Oh, look at the little duck baby with the red beak. What the hell are those? Are those ducks? I guess so. Yeah, they are. Nice little lake home. Okay. So there you go. Buy my property, man. I live way too far away. You see someone just parked a trailer on it. I tried to knock on the neighbor's doors. No one answered. So I don't know whose trailer it is. I'm sure it's one of them too. But they cut the grass, so if it's one of their trailers, I'm fine with it. Sweet. So, Frostproof. Buy my property. I'm willing to let it go for a lot less than I paid for it. A lot less. Alright. Thanks for watching. Peace. Tranquility.